Hi Scorpio, how are we today? Just doing our weekly readings. This week we are kind of focusing on career and finances, but I will be looking at some cards for affirmation purposes as well as love energy. Although there is quite a lot of love energy readings available with last week's All Signs, as well as those shorts that I've uploaded this week as well. So check those out if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already. I do really appreciate that. Every single comment, like, and subscribe, it really does help out the channel. So thank you so much. Being such a small channel, it really means the world to me, guys. So I appreciate that. This week I am we have the Healing Light Oracle cards. The Lenormand deck we have the Owl and Magpie Lenormand. I have the True Love Oracle here as well, and a new deck for the channel this week. I haven't used it on the channel before, and I'm absolutely in love with this deck. Highly recommend it to anyone who does, like to collect cards like I do. We have the Money Moves Oracle deck. It is an absolutely gorgeous deck, and quite a chunky one too, so quite a lot of energy to work with there. Okay, but getting into it for you, Scorpio. Scorpio, what's going on for our Scorpios? What does Scorpio need to see, please? What does Scorpio need to see? Whoa. I'm getting a really strong scent coming through. It's a very floral scent, but I can't place it. And I don't have any scents around me at the moment. With so much hay fever and allergies, I do not have any scents in my immediate vicinity, but I am picking up a very strong floral scent, Scorpio. So that may somehow be relevant to you and this reading. We do have freedom coming through for you, Scorpio. I realize that failing at things creates doubt and resentment, so I try to embrace the sunshine. I am positive, find peace, and discover the light within me. Okay, so I feel as though for a lot of you, this is still a process. You're still realizing that, the doubt and resentment and the fear and the anger and all those negative self-talk things that you're telling yourself over and over, you're creating more of that negative energy the more that you think those ways. So it's kind of a process of having to consciously choose peace and happiness and to think positively, to think that, things might happen the way that I need them to. I do have good qualities, not seeing just your flaws, but also, shifting those into positives. Like, yeah, I may have a flaw, but do you know what? That particular flaw, it shows me, how to interpret that flaw in other people. And I can use my judgment a little bit better, when it comes to, discerning, other people. So trying to really see the positive sides of those things that you perceive as negative within yourself, and find the positive angle, okay, and embracing the peace so that you can discover your light and find that love for yourself. Okay, Scorpio, embrace the sunshine. It's spring here in Australia, and we've had a lot of sunshine lately. So, if you're in Australia as well, getting out and enjoying that sunshine, making the most of it while it's there before it gets like super hot and you don't want to do anything. Okay, have the freedom to do so at the moment. Clarifying this energy for Scorpio. Clarifying freedom for Scorpio, please. Very interesting, because I just was drawn to the song that's playing in the background. I don't know what the song is, but it's all I can hear is I will be loved. I will be loved. I will have love. I will be loved. You have the ability to be loved, no matter what you're telling yourself about yourself, Scorpio, that you are worthy of love. Okay? You will have love. Keep telling yourself that. Positive affirmations for yourself. I am a good person. I deserve love. I will have love. Okay, instead of creating this this way of talking to yourself where, oh, I'll never have this, I'll never have that. Start manifesting positive changes. I will have, I will get, I deserve. Okay. We do see the moon coming through for you first. So, heavy on the emotions there. And the interesting thing about this is with the freedom energy is that your emotions and your intuition are trying to show you that you deserve better, that you wouldn't be so emotional about these things if they didn't mean something to you. Even the negative emotions are trying to tell you something. They're trying to tell you that you deserve better than that emotion, that's creating this negative emotion within you because it means something to you deep down. So really focusing on turning those into positives and allowing those emotions to show you and guide you to the better emotions for yourself, the truth of what you actually want here. Okay, especially when it comes to security, we have the house there as well. Okay, so especially when it's emotional stability and security, the emotions that make you feel safe and secure. What are they? Where are they? How can I get to that stability within myself? How do I have the freedom to, really feel like I'm, stable and secure in myself and my life and my, love and all these other aspects. Focusing and guiding yourself towards the things that make you feel safe and steady. Okay, rather than, if something makes you feel unstable, that obviously your intuition is trying to tell you that makes you feel unstable. Stay away from that. Okay, if it leaves you feeling more confused than when you stepped into that connection or that conversation or whatever, it's not for you. Okay, it's fine to turn and walk away. If you are, every time you see somebody, you leave that meeting feeling more unhappy, more unsure of yourself than when you first got there, that's your intuition trying to show you that there's no stability for you in that connection, in that relationship. So choose happiness. Choose happiness for yourself. Embrace the sunshine. If something is only giving you darkness, walk away. Find the light. Okay? Um, the book as well. So embracing the unknown, embracing that, yeah, you know what, I might not know what it feels like to be emotionally stable in a connection or in a situation. But you know what? I'm going to head for that anyway. Even if I have fear, even if I'm not sure what that will result in, I am going to approach that anyway because I know that, I am doing this on the path to successfully finding security and stability for myself. Come what may. Okay, it may result in negative stuff all over again, but do you know what? I'm ready to embrace that. And do you know what? If I don't like where that book leads me, I don't like where that story starts to go, I can rewrite that. I am the author of my own story, and I have the power to change that. If it keeps bringing me darkness, bang, slam that book closed, find another book that's better suited to my style. Okay, so you have the freedom to choose where you go from here. It's all up to you. I am positive. I can find peace and discover the light within me. Okay, I have the ability to change the storyline. All right, having a look at career and finances. Scorpio, what's going on for Scorpio with career and finances? Career and finances for Scorpio. I do feel like, Scorpio, that you guys have been maybe very focused on your career and finances lately. But I do feel as though I need to ask you, are you using that as a distraction from the truth of yourself and the emotions within yourself? Have you been using it as a distraction? Have you been focusing on the material, the career, the finances and material stuff in order to distract yourself from, deeper emotions like love? I keep getting love coming through as something that you're kind of a bit fearful of, something you've been trying to hide from because of past resentment, past doubt, self-doubt. But career and finances for Scorpio. What's going on for Scorpio with career and finances? Definitely seeing some interesting energy here. Okay, Scorpio. Using work and finances to hide from love maybe hasn't even been working for you, because for some of you, you've encountered 2-for-1 deals. Love in the workplace energy is coming through here. We have love affair coming through. Okay, beware, love affairs at work rarely end well. Don't lose your mind. So, who is that? Is that somebody around you at work? And do you know what? I feel like for those of you where that's not an actual person in the workplace for you, that's your love affair with work and trying to use work as a distraction. That you kind of have, you're telling yourself, I don't need love. I'm going to have this love affair with my work. Beware, love affairs with work rarely work well. Don't lose your mind. Okay, so you're still needing to, separating love and work and career at the moment. Okay, so if you are someone that does resonate with, you've been sort of having this love affair with work in order to distract yourself from actual love and relationships in your external life. Don't lose your mind to that. Don't allow it to, encompass you, because, it's going to create more problems for you. I'm kind of getting this image of, especially with what I'm seeing here in the next batch of cards, that it's kind of like, the universe enforcing something. Like if you try to avoid something so much, and the universe is like, Scorpio, pay attention to this. And you're like, I'm going to ignore that. Pay attention to this, Scorpio. I'm ignoring that. And then the universe comes in and does something, and bam, you cannot ignore this anymore. You've been putting yourself so much into work that you're not focusing on this and this and this. You need to stop working so much. So do you know what? The universe comes through and gives you in a car accident where you break your leg, and all of a sudden you can't go to work. You've got a broken leg. You've got no choice but to sit at home and recuperate with that broken leg. And the universe can't. You don't want it to get to that point. When it gets to that point where the universe comes in and says, "That's it, bang, 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 I'm going to break your leg on you." You don't want it to get to that point, because it's a lot more effort to recover from when you're forced to take that time away. So I am picking up strongly here that if you're resonating with that, it's time to, set aside these areas of your life and take time to focus on all aspects of your life, not just work and career. Okay, because transformation is coming for you, whether you are ready for it or not. It is coming for you, and if you don't allow it to happen naturally, the universe is gonna slam that into your face without a choice in the matter. Okay, and it gets rough when the universe takes control. It gets rough. Change is the natural order of things. Don't be afraid of the unknown. Okay, so accepting and allowing, embracing that sunshine, finding the peace and the positivity in the things that are changing around you, and the changes that need to happen, the transformations that need to happen. I am picking up for a couple of you, there is some heavy duty changes occurring in your workplace, in your career field. So I'm kind of getting that it's like a new procedure that's being introduced, that you have to learn how to do this new thing, and fighting against that is going to make it harder on you. Going with the flow and going, yep, personally, I don't really like this change, but do you know what? I'm going to learn it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to follow the procedure, try it out, give it a chance. And you actually find it does actually really work really well, smoothly for you in the long run. There may be some other changes happening around you at work as well, like new workers, like co-workers coming through, and people leaving that sort of stuff. Just changes, like there may be some sort of restructuring within the company. There may be like physical changes occurring in your workplace. People, changing the layout of the store or the office or whatever it is. A new machine being introduced, and you having to learn a new procedure or a new way of doing things, all these sorts of things coming through. A lot of changes coming around you when it comes to your work, your career. Trying to roll with it a little bit there, embracing those and trying to, learn the changed ways, and adapt very quickly. It will work in your favor here, because we do see this is a very interesting thing, because I do have two cards that have come out here. So when I show you this first card, don't freak out, because we do see the closed doors card coming through, which says no good job opportunities. The current job is coming to an end. Start all over again. But has come through with opportunity. Okay, so what's that saying? When God closes a door, he opens a window. All right, and that's exactly what's happening here. You can even see the closed door, and look, there's a window in the backdrop of that picture there. So, new job opportunities, change of workplace or business trips, change is coming just in time. So once again, that transformation, that being adaptable to the changes that are occurring, certain things. Yeah, this may be just that old procedure of doing things. That door is closing. You need to adapt to this new procedure, this new people that you're dealing with, whatever that is for some of you, this may literally be, oh no, I think I'm going to lose my position at this job, but just in the nick of time, oh, we've got this other position that we've created just for you, Scorpio. We've got this new position. We want you, this new role, we want you to undertake. So yes, your job is gone, but look, we've got this other job for you to do. For some of you, it may be, to do with contracts and things like that. One contract is finishing, you're taking on a new contract. I'm also picking up on changing roles and just a change in departments and those sorts of things as well. I'm also seeing it maybe not changing the job, but changing the company, or there is, this transformation is external, like, changes happening to the hierarchy of the company, those sorts of things. Don't be afraid of the unknown, because, it may look a bit scary at first. Don't be afraid, don't be afraid of any changes coming through, embracing these changes, because there is new potentials, opportunities coming through from these things. So even though something might be, oh, that's gone and done and that's over and done with, you don't know what's going to come next, but then right in the nick of time, something new does come through. This better opportunity comes through. For some of you, it's a client, okay? You may be ending a contract with a client, and then a new client pops up, and do you know what? It works out even better than that original client was. So you may have something fall through that you are looking forward to, but then something actually better comes along right in the nick of time. It feels like right in the nick of time is definitely prominent there as well, Scorpio. Okay, looking at the love energy around you. Like I said, I have done quite a few love readings in the past week, so check those out if you are very heavily into the love energy stuff. That was actually no one wanted to watch the reading about your next challenge or obstacle. Everyone wanted to watch the one about love and your person. So we have those weeks. Everyone seems to be very invested in love and romance this week, but not you. I'm not picking that up in your energy as much, Scorpio. Scorpio, what's going on in love energy for Scorpio, please? Scorpio, what's going on for Scorpio with love energy? That's why you're not so worried about love. You're focusing on finding inner peace. We have inner peace there. Finding love for yourself before you worry about finding love with somebody else. Finding that inner peace. Once again, that freedom. And it says, I am positive. and find peace and to discover the light within me, finding that inner peace, loving yourself first. Very strong in your energy at the moment. We also have the silver waterfall. Okay, so that's like an overflowing of emotions. So you may be feeling a little bit emotional this week as well, Scorpio. We did see that with that moon up the top there as well, with trying to find your emotional stability this week. So there may be a little bit of overflowing emotions this week. But the silver waterfall, it does also let us know that sometimes it does show things coming back into our life. We see the rainbow at the top of that there. So there may be some emotions coming back around, created from, past doubts and self-doubt and resentments. It may be just sort of bringing up some emotions in you. But you're really, really trying to find inner peace this week by combating any of those resurfacing emotions this week, combating those, and trying to embrace the sunshine rather than the waterworks. Okay, so not getting stuck in past. And not allowing that to make you feel bad about yourself or create this negative self-talk about yourself. Really focusing on changing all that to positive self-talk and embracing the peace within yourself and loving yourself first. Okay, but that's what we have for you this week, Scorpio. You're more than welcome to check out your other placements, of course, and hopefully I'll see you all again soon.